Hello and welcome to today's English lesson. My name is Stuart. In today's lesson, we're looking at expressions with the verb set. Let's go to the intro. Now, today's lesson, as I said, is looking at expressions with set, with the verb set. And we have 6 expressions. Some of them are idiomatic expressions that we use with the verb set. And these expressions help you to obviously improve your fluency, your range in English, and give you alternatives to the traditional verbs and to help you express yourself more like a native speaker, let's say. So, the first one we're going to look at is to set the wheels in motion, and we'll have a look at the example and try to understand the meaning through context. So, John wanted to sell his house, so he set the wheels in motion and called the real estate agent. So John wanted to sell his house, so he set the wheels in motion and called the real estate agent. Now, what this means here, if you set the wheels in motion, it means that you do something to begin a process. So in this sense, John wanted to sell his house. That is what he wanted to do. So by calling his real estate agent, he set the process of selling his house in motion. Okay, so he set the wheels of motion. He started that process. He set the wheels in motion. Okay, because he wanted to sell his house. The second example is set in stone, and through context again, the terms of our agreement are not set in stone, but I'd like you to honor them. Now, if something is set in stone, it's difficult to change. In this case, the terms of our agreement are not set in stone, so they could be easily changed, but this person wants me to honor them, okay? He wants me to honor them. So even though they are not set in stone, okay, even though they are not difficult to change, he wants me to honor them, okay? So to set something in stone means that you make it difficult for it to change, like, as I said, an agreement or a contract or something between two people, let's say. Now, the third one is to set your heart on. So Jenny set her heart on moving to London, but her visa was rejected. She set her heart on. She had a strong desire. That's what she wanted to do. She had a strong will or desire to move to London, so she set her heart on it. So Jenny set her heart on moving to London, but her visa was rejected. So you can imagine that Jenny now is a little bit distraught, a little bit upset, because her visa application to live in London was rejected, even though she had set her heart on it. The next one is to set the scene, and to set the scene can have two different meanings. The first one, the PM's resignation has set the scene for a leadership challenge. It has set the scene for a leadership challenge. And the second one, she set the scene for the divorce by telling him she no longer loved him. Now, the first one here means if you set the scene, so the PM's resignation has set the scene, it means that it has made the conditions possible for something to follow, which means here the leadership challenge, okay, is a result of the PM's resignation. So this resignation has set the scene. It has made this possible. And the second example here is that you prepare somebody for the information to come. So she set the scene for the divorce by telling him she no longer loved him. So she prepared him or made him understand that she was going to divorce him, okay? She said, I no longer love you. So that set the scene for the divorce to take place. So the first definition here and the second definition here, okay? Now the fifth one is to set the world on fire. Now obviously not literally, you don't go around the world setting it on fire with your lighter or with your matches, but it's a good idea, but I doubt it'll set the world on fire, okay? So to set the world on fire is that something is exciting or it's going to be successful. But this idea here is good, but I don't think it's going to set the world on fire. I don't think it's going to be overly successful or it's going to make people excited. So I don't think it's going to set the world on fire. And the last example is to set someone straight. Now, if you set somebody straight, we'll see here through context, you perhaps clarify an idea that they have misunderstood, or you tell them the truth about a situation. So he's got the wrong idea. Can you go and set him straight, please? He's got the wrong idea. So we told him something, but he misunderstood or he misinterpreted what we told him. So now he's a little bit lost, he's a little bit confused. So we're going to set him straight, okay, and tell him the truth or tell him what we actually meant. So we're going to set him straight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 expressions with set. Now thank you very much for watching the lesson. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the section below. Please try and share the video on social media, Facebook, Google+, Twitter, Pinterest even. Share it up on social media. I'll see you in the next lesson. Have a good day. Bye.